What's happening, baby?
Everything's happening.
It's all happening.
You said meet me down at the edge of the woods, and let's disappear into everything good, away from the hands of a ticking clock. We'll go until we're long, long gone. We'll go until we're long, long gone. Well, tell me a joke and make it good. The water's raining down hard and I'm dying of thirst. You smiled and said it's gone from bad to worse. Now tell me who goes last and who goes first. Who goes last and who goes first? There ain't no use to sit and cry. Oh, the world's as mad as you and I. Time will do us. Time will do us no favors. Time will do us no favors. Time will do us no favors. Babe, it's just time. Well, we were riding in a big black car. I never understood how we got so far. Got where we were going, you said let's turn back. I've seen more than enough, and that is that. I've seen more than enough, and that is that. The bills they toll, the bills they ring, but we're not ever gonna get our wings. Time will do us. Time will do us no favors. Time will do us no favors now. Time will do us no favors. But babe, it's just time. Time will do us no favors. 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 But babe, it's just time.
Time doing its thing as we get to traveling through some of it via this edition of It's All Happening, opening up here with Victor Krummenacher from his pretty excellent Block Out the Sun album, reminding us that time doesn't take sides when it comes to how challenged we may feel by it at any given time, so to speak. I'm Andy Valeri, producer and host, welcoming you to this weekly transmission of truth-flavored groove from your friends at Big Beef Productions and Strategic Air Command, all proud affiliates of the Cultural Liberation Front. We're here for the hour, delivering some audiophonic sunlight over your radio and internet streaming dials, though wartime restrictions may apply in your area. In today's venture, we'll be traversing some more of the musical landscape, featuring everything from Victor Krummenacher to George Harrison, from Reine McMey to Reine de Lézards, the Fireman to the Conspiracy, Taiwan's Nini music, Dayton, Ohio's Lab Partners, as well as Nick Kizirnis, Ike Riley, Bob Marley, and much, much more. so keep your radio dials and online browsers tuned right here and those volume knobs turned up, because
It's all happening.
You might make me, I'll make you ever feel this way. You might make me, I'll make you ever do those things.
should never assume competence or merit as a driver for financial success, particularly in an economy where market evaluation has zero ties to revenue, when corporations themselves can replace common people as its core consumers. The only thing here that matters is institutional power.
London is now less than 5% indigenous. It's bloody criminal what globalism did to us, surrounded by the strangers and invaders on the bus. The elites don't understand we've had enough. Oh, fuck, that's Australia. less than 5% Australia. We need to learn our own history, is that okay with you? That's where we sent our criminals to replace the native population. If it's wrong, then it's the West's failure, Westphalia. The royal family's German, just like Nigel's wife and kids' passports. But not his though, his is Belgian, that's the thing. Every British patriot you've heard of and the king, they don't care. They go anywhere they like, and wouldn't house a homeless Brit to save their Itkin lives. It never was your country, darling, you were renting it, the only race that they believe in. Come to mention it's the race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this race. London's a machine that is oiled in the Cayman Islands, on the spoils and stolen wealth of those that claim asylum. You've heard of offshore banks, guess what's inside them? It's the land on which the sun don't set. Not yet, London's an empire that realised it didn't need us. Who pays for English boots when you've got greed? Just feed us what we need, just like the developing world elite does. And you'll find the club's a class, not creed. Trust me, this is a race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this. Got it wrong, we need him gone, he wouldn't lie, don't lie to me. My favourite chance, a former banker wouldn't lie. Don't give me one more line that almost rhymes and tries to lie to me. You got it wrong, we need him gone, he wouldn't lie. London is now less than 5% indigenous. That's why we need a proper leader who'll stick with us with the tax breaks and the flat rates and the benefit cut for your flatmates till they're all gone and we're all stuck. Oh, race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this race to the bottom of the barrel. Same place, new slaves in the channel. Race to the bottom of the barrel, and I might go to space once I win this race.
There is no international law, there is no rule-based order, there is only empire and resource war. The continuous drive to take any and all natural resources to benefit the nation state. That's it. It's that simple. Good night.
No Together, we will usher in a generation of change. We can respond to oligarchy and authoritarianism with the strength it fears, not the appeasement it craves.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Make you want to move your dancing feet to the rescue. Here I am. Want you to know, y'all, we're
Why aren't we talking about that more? Where is the critique of capitalism itself, which has led to a system of horrendous inequality? So when you ask me about where we are today, we're in deep trouble. And it's up to artists to show what's wrong, because it's not coming from anywhere else, I can tell you that.
We can't rely on the mainstream media to fight oligarchy because most of it is owned by oligarchs. Far from speaking truth to power, it shores up power against the truth.
Do you feel bored, restless, hopeless, anxious? You might be suffering from the chaotic decline of capitalism.
You're listening to It's All Happening, your weekly audiophonic Robin Hood of our attention economy. Brought to you by your friends at Big Beef Productions. For more information on the program, feel free to visit us at bigbeef.com. Stay in the audiophonic sunlight, and keep your dial tuned right here as there is much more to come.
You like a glove. Joy my dream, tell me yes. Bail out should there be a mess. The pieces you don't need are mine. Take my time, I'll show you cloud nine. Take my smile, my heart, they were yours from the start. The pieces you admit are mine. Have my love, use it while it does you good. Share my highs, but the times that it hurts, pain or mine. Those pieces you don't need are mine. I'll see you there on cloud nine. Share a joke. If there's good to be shown, you may make it all your own. And if you want to quit, that's fine. While you're out looking for cloud nine,
if you choose to do the work to make the world a better place, to get into activism of any kind, you are going to meet resistance, often from your closest friends, your family, institutions, your schools. You know, there's resistance constantly to trying to actually change the paradigm so we can save the planet and create a society that has more equality, more justice in it.
There's an excellent book, very, very nicely done, by Lindsay O'Rourke, called Covert Regime Change. And it documents in a serious way, it was her dissertation at University of Chicago under the direction of John Mearsheimer. It documents 64 cases of covert U.S. regime change operations. Some failed, some succeeded in their own terms of overthrowing the government. Every one of those is a conspiracy. And that's not some crazy idea, that's the documented record. So we should understand, the issue is not whether you believe in conspiracies or not. If you don't, you're missing the point. The question is which ones you believe in. Is there evidence for it? Is it just craziness? Is it just your ideology? Is it some kind of self-serving weirdness, or is it evidence-based? And with evidence, you have to understand that it is in the nature of conspiracy to hide, to dissimulate, to misdirect, to peddle false information. And so to get this right requires a lot of homework. But believe me, there are conspiracies, and they're not so uncommon.
Normalize changing your mind when presented with new information.
It seems to me that the things that are center stage are rarely the things that are the most important. It's usually what happens over in the wings.
So the whole thing is a military-industrial complex lives from finding enemies, because if you don't have enemies, or say you have enemies, or appoint somebody, or make enemies, you can't legitimate your own arms development, and the military-industrial media academic complex will fall apart. So that's why the moment we get rid of that military-industrial media academic complex, we can begin to talk to each other as human beings.
Sun
No chickens. No. They probably got lost and like confused.
They probably just still.
I wonder if they just laid down where they're at.
There it goes.
Oh my God.
There it goes.
I just laid down where they're at.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes. It's coming back. Wow. Yeah, you need glasses.
When we've made kind of an entire life, when we've built a life around ignoring certain aspects of reality, it can feel really jarring to see them for the first time and to see the bullshit stories we've been telling ourselves.
Music is a great reminder, and I want to try as best as I can to remind people to love. Like, hey, don't forget about love. Don't forget about peace. Don't forget about the fact that actually the person that you think you hate so much or you disagree with so much, you can find 20 things that you have in common. You can sit down at dinner and talk to each other and be like, you know what, we don't agree about A, B, and C, but we do agree about X, Y, and Z. Let's share that harmony and that agreement. Let's understand each other. Let's love each other. And I just feel like we miss out on so much love.
You're listening to It's All Happening, your weekly provision of audiophonic antidote to the commoditized false promises of our culture. For program set lists and such, visit our website at bigbeef.com. There you'll find more information on all the music and information you hear in this program, as well as links to previous episodes which you can listen to online. It's All Happening is a proud participant in the Cultural Liberation Front and happens regularly over your radio dials and internet streams. As for those liberatory sounds, we're listening to some of them right now with the Sounds of the Horizon line from Victor Krummenacher, elevating things as this episode approaches its own horizon line of program sets as we come to the end of this one and begin to head into the next. So keep your dials to right here where there is much more to come in this musical happening world of ours.
Southerners leave the land of the free, blind to foreign catastrophe. Home is where the heart is, can't you see? It's in England, bipolar England. But the privileged don't care. The privileged, they can go everywhere. The artists and artisans of this pleasant land, and they never wonder for they understand. No need to tear around, they know their thing will be found. They'll never be alone, 'cause there's no place like home, like England. But the privileged, they never stop far, and they never stop for long. They cannot see the sand between their toes, they cannot watch the flowers grow. They're chasing incognate rainbows. For all its walks the land is told, oh lion hearts will love bestow. Adoration in our veins, from birth to death it shall remain. For England, bipolar England. The privileged, you, they're never satisfied. They have to keep moving, you know. They never see the grass between their toes grow. We live and die within love, veils of peace and think alone. To respect how we cleave, wish me luck, I'll never leave. England, my England, it's enough for me. The privileged few, they leave England.
For reasons which I don't quite understand, we were always creating things where we wish we weren't worrying about other things that other people might realistically say, geez, you're nuts, why are you doing that? You know, you can't do that. But for us, these just seemed like really good ideas. And to the degree to which we sensed that maybe we're doing something you kind of sort of shouldn't do, that just made it more interesting.
And that's the real key. You remove purpose. Nothing will turn a human being into a more predictably obedient consumer than a desperate need to fill a void, a need for purpose that they have been tricked into forgetting that they even had in the first place.
I'm a crack machine. I'm a god I say. I'm your favorite DJ. I'm a crack machine.
heart of the town. Your world is filled with impossible lies, and now I'm down in your well. Calling off all the plans that we made. You keep on measuring time. Flash for a moment before you fade, and now I pay for the crime.
Why do you shine so bright? You're just a satellite.
I don't believe in anything that you say. There's nothing left to destroy. I don't know what you can see anyway, but it keeps calling you there. I've moved right through you so many times. You might as well not be here, but I keep moving towards the light, and I can't get near.
Why do you shine so bright? You're just a satellite. Why do you shine so bright? You're just a satellite.
How many words could I use to describe? Because it's all gone. How many times do I have to hide? I know it's all wrong. Sometimes I think I'm sinking so low. I've gotta reach up all the ground. Sometimes I think I'm moving so slow, and I couldn't even travel.
Why do you shine so bright? You're just a satellite.
And the real concern here is disinformation can be spread so quickly, so cheaply, and to so many people. And again, when we're starting to have to question what's real and what's not, the risk of misinformation and disinformation is significant. The risk of political bias is significant. And the risk of chatbots hallucinating is something that we've already seen. So I think there are very real risks, and it's something that we really do need to be aware of, talking about, and acting on.
You've been listening to It's All Happening, your weekly sonic venture into our world through music. I'm Andy Valeri, producer and host, thanking you for tuning in and making It's All Happening part of the soundtrack of your day. We've been traversing all over the music sphere this episode, complete playlists for which can be found at bigbeef.com, along with listen links and playlists to all the episodes in the series. Again, that's at bigbeef.com. While there, you can sign up for the It's All Happening mailing list to receive updates on new editions of the program. Ideas, questions, suggestions? Contact us by email at radio@bigbeef.com. You can find it all happening on various social media platforms as well. It's All Happening has been engineered in full spectrum dominance in order to help further the forces of enlightenment of cool against the forces of evil uncool. Thanks for listening, and big thanks to all the community-supportive radio stations who help make this program available to you over your public airwaves. Take care, everyone. Catch you next time. Here's to keeping that inner fire of inspiration burning, the one that will help light a better way forward here in this world where
it's all happening.
You came into the world the day that all the kings died. I felt the heat in your heart, saw the flames in your eyes. For 3 days and 3 nights, you didn't sleep or even tire. Yeah, you're gonna burn bright, 'cause you were born on fire. Don't let nobody try to dampen your flame, try to cool you down, try to make you change, try to steal your heat or mock your desire, taking flames to the street, 'cause you were born on fire. Saw you playing in the ozone, juggling all your time bombs, skipping through the landmines, laid to cut you down, laid to cut you down. Well, I seen you bleed, and I seen you bruise, and I seen you rage, and I've seen you brood. But that don't break my heart like when you look me in the eye and you ask me questions like where we going when we die, and who you gonna love, and how you gonna live, and will you be up for one, or could I leave you rich? I can't leave you no money, I can't leave you no land, I can't leave you no faith. I lost a little I had, but I can leave you this truth. Hold on to hope and desire, and take your flames to the streets, 'cause you were born on fire. Don't let nobody try to dampen your flame, try to cool you down, try to make you change, try to steal your heat Hard times, they've come to stay. Well, you never thought you'd see the day, but everything you know has changed, and now you're standing in the pouring rain.
The preceding program has been a presentation of Strategic Air Command, a proud subsidiary of Big Beef Productions.